Let's take a look at some of Cam Ward's game-winning throws from the Week 5 come-from-behind victory over the Arizona Cardinals. Cam Ward started this game 8 of 20 for 72 yards. He finished the day 13 of 19 for 193 yards on the final 3 drives and led the Titans to 19 unanswered points. So let's take a look at some of his best throws from those final 3 drives, what I'm calling game-winning throws. The first one came with 12:40 left in the game, Titans trailing 21-6. So let's take a look here. You got to have it, right? You got to go score multiple times. You got to do it now. So on this one, there are 2 things that really make this play work. Cam Ward's eyes and his timing. This is excellent. Excellent play by the first overall pick. Let's take a look at it here. Cardinals defense is overloaded to the short side of the field because the Titans offense has 2 tight ends on that short side of the field. That means there's lots of space to work with over here with the ball on the far hash, right? Because there's 2 tight ends over here, the Cardinals have 2 defenders on this side of the hash in that short space of the field. You're going to have 2 safeties dropping deep, and then everyone else is sort of in zone coverage here underneath. And watch what Cam Ward does with his eyes to create this throwing lane. So look, he takes the snap. He's looking left, right? You got Gunnar Helm running this little wraparound play here. You got Chig going out here. You got Pollard going out in the flat. That's a lot of routes to that side of the field, right? And there's a lot of defenders over there to account for it. But what Cam Ward does with his eyes here is he keeps this defender away from this space where the throw needs to be made. By keeping his focus on this side of the field, it keeps that defender drawn to that side of the field. And then the timing element is also vitally important here, because as soon as Cam Ward snaps his head over to his backside read, Alec Iamaner, Ward is reading and getting ready to throw, right? As Iamaner reaches the top of his route, ready to break. And then the ball comes out right on time, perfectly accurate. Iamaner first down. Great play. But there's something else to the timing of this that's very important. It's something that Ward hasn't been very consistent with to start his career. It's the timing of his footwork with his reads. So watch here how his base, look at that, when he resets his base, when he comes off this read, or when he's done manipulating this defender, he is ready to throw. So watch his base. Watch his base, his feet here, his footwork, as he comes around, plant, and throw. There's no extra hitch. There's no extra step. As his eyes come to the right, to his backside read, his feet come with them, right? So we're left. Bang, bang. Can we watch it in real time? Because this is real growth for Cam Ward, who, again, marrying his eyes with his feet. It's super important in this timing-based offense, and he hasn't always been great at that. But he does it here. Real-time speed. Bang, bang. See the way those hips plant? Those hips open to his right. As he plants and bang, the ball's out. Perfectly on time. Great play. All right, next play. Couple plays later, 2 incompletions. Leads to a 3rd and 10. Gotta have it. I mean, you gotta have this 3rd and 10. And what a play. This might be the one that sparked Cam Ward and the offense, gave him confidence to execute down the stretch the way he did. So we got a dagger concept for the Titans. That just means we're going to get an outside dig from the inside receiver. We're going to get a go, and we're going to have a little drag out underneath here, a little shallow route to create a high-low read. A lot of times, this go is a clear out. It's to pull this safety back so that you can bind the underneath defender with the outside shallow and the dig across the middle. On this particular play, though, Cam Ward is reading Budda Baker. Because we're going to get cover 2, right? This safety's going to drop deep. This safety's going to drop deep. It's all about what Budda Baker does. Budda Baker can either stay with the dig route underneath, or he can carry Ridley up the seam. If he carries Ridley up the seam, you might have the dig open underneath depending on what this defender does. If this defender is attacking the shallow, then you'll have the dig. If this defender is attacking the dig, you'll have the shallow with a lot of room to run, right? That's the concept here. It's a good concept for this coverage. It's a middle field open beater, and this is middle field open coverage. What you're going to see here is Cam Ward's reading, right? He's reading Budda Baker. What is Budda Baker going to do? As soon as Budda Baker commits to the dig, which is about right here, right? He's flat-footed. He's stopping to defend this dig route right here. which means Ridley now has the leverage with the middle field open look, and Cam Ward is getting ready to throw this ball. As soon as he sees Baker commit to the dig, by the way, the shallow is wide open. As soon as he sees Baker commit to the dig, he knows he's going to have Ridley open in the middle of the field, and it's all about giving him a good ball. And Cam Ward delivers. Ridley does not drop it. They finally connect on a big play in a game. Great throw, great read by Cam Ward, and I also really like his footwork again. Steps up in the pocket, has a nice wide base to throw from, which allows him to throw an accurate ball down the field. Eric Morris, who recruited Cam Ward to Incarnate Word, once said that Cam Ward throws the best seam ball of any QB he's been around. Eric Morris has been around some good QBs. He was Patrick Mahomes' offensive coordinator at Texas Tech. But Cam Ward throws the best seam ball he's ever seen. All right, same drive, next play. Taking a shot to the end zone. You got some momentum going. Your quarterback's in a rhythm. What do we got? It's man coverage. Ward sees it pretty quick. You got man, man, man. He's on here. Then he's going to get passed off to here, and he's going to take the running back. It's good communication, actually. But the safeties are not defending the sideline. So you got a matchup you like right here with Gunnar Helm and this linebacker. Look where Ward is getting ready to throw this ball. Helm has just started his break. Again, the timing and the anticipation. This little wheel route for Gunnar Helm. Should I draw that? You guys want to see the wheel route? I don't know if it matters. I'll quickly draw it. It's a pretty simple route. Wheel route, right? You go out and up. You carry that defender, get the leverage. And look at where Helm is when Ward decides to let this ball go. Ward right now is getting ready to throw it. Helm hasn't even turned up field yet. Great anticipation, trusting his guy, his man to beat the defender, which he does. Look, that's great position. Got him on his hip pocket. Perfect throw dropped right in the bucket to the outside. Defender cannot make a play on it. Great soft hands by Gunnar Helm. And Cam Ward is being taken to the ground as he throws this pass. Can hardly even follow through on this throw. As soon as it's out, he's being hit. Great poise to get this throw away and drop it in the perfect spot. Sets up a touchdown. All right, now we're under 6 minutes to play. Titans are down by 9 because they miss an extra point. They got to score twice in 6 minutes, right? This throw is unbelievable. I mean, this is an unbelievable tight window dart on this play. Titans have a little spacing concept here. You're going to have Ridley run a little sit right here. Helm's going to take this out this way, and Pollard's going out to the flat. So you're spacing out these defenders, and it's zone coverage. This guy's got to get wide to defend Pollard, right? This guy's supposed to come over and take away this throw to Ridley on this sit right here. This defender should pick up Helm coming out this way, right? But the timing that Ward releases this ball with is crazy. Look, he's throwing it right now. Look at the picture when Ward throws this ball. You have to read these defenders if you're the quarterback, because if this guy is looking back at Ward, he's going to jump this. I mean, he's right there. He's literally right there. But he's facing this way, ready to move out. This defender hasn't widened enough because Helm, he's staying attached to Helm before it gets passed off. So it's a good concept to split this zone coverage, but it's great anticipation by Ward and a perfectly accurate dart to split this coverage. Take a look from this angle. You'll see the ball placement is ideal. Now again, look at this picture when Ward's ready to throw. I mean, this defender, honestly, what are you doing, buddy? He's worried that this ball is going out to the flat. So he's trying to get to the space that he's supposed to cover. By doing so, he vacates the area where the ball is coming. And the accuracy to throw this on Ridley's right side, camera left, Ridley's right, away from this defender so that it's out of his reach. Perfect ball placement, great throw, sets them up for an interception, fumble, touchdown. Yeah, okay, we'll just breeze past that. Titans obviously got a little lucky in this game, but they still had to make these plays. Every throw on this reel had to happen for the Titans to get this win. In addition to, yes, the Cardinals, fumbling it literally fumbling the game away. But this is still, it doesn't take away from what the Titans were able to do. They were given an opportunity, but they still had to capitalize on it to get the win. All right, this is the final drive. We're 52 seconds left. Got to go. You got to go get a field goal. 52 seconds left, down by 2, 1 timeout. You got to go. Look at how fast this ball comes out. Obviously, the Cardinals are playing to not give up anything deep. So we have lots of deep coverage here. Everyone's backing off. But with these 2 underneath, you got 3 underneath receivers and only 2 underneath defenders. You got to pick one, essentially. Ward has to read where these linebackers are going. He reads it instantly and gets the ball out immediately as Chig is turning around, puts it on his inside shoulder so that he has a chance to run up the field for a few extra yards away from that backside defender. And then finally, the play of the game. This is, when I call this, this is a reel of game-winning throws because you have to make all the throws before this one to even get to this point. But this is literally a game-winning throw. This is how you win football games. For some reason, the Cardinals have decided to run man coverage with 1 safety deep and a robber underneath. This guy's in zone. Everyone else is in man coverage. Man. You got, what, 2 robbers? I don't understand what the Cardinals are trying to do, but sometimes you got to take advantage of the look you get, and that's what the Titans do here. So Ridley, look, right here. Ridley puts his hand up saying, I'm going to beat this guy. I am going to beat this guy. Never mind that the defender is further downfield than Ridley is at the time when he flashes his hand up. He knows I have outside leverage. I'm going to be able to stack this guy to the outside, throw me the ball. Quarterback, let me make a game-winning play. Ward sees that there is literally no safety help because you have 3 guys in the middle of the field covering 1 man. I don't know why you leave Calvin Ridley in single coverage in this situation and shade the safety to a 4th-round rookie in Alec Manor, but hey, that's your call, Arizona. I'm happy you did it. Still requires Ward to make this throw. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It literally does not get better than that, this throw. Right into Ridley's hands. Doesn't even have to outstretch his arms. He couldn't run down the field and hand it to him in a better position. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. That wins the game. That wins the game. This is the play that won the game. And what a beautiful throw it was.